Many people experience anxiety in their daily lives, whether it's about work, relationships, or health, but for some individuals, this anxiety takes on a new dimension and becomes what's known as metacognitive anxiety, essentially worrying about the fact that you're anxious. It's not just the original worry that causes distress, but the added layer of concern about your own anxious thoughts and feelings. This creates a distressing and exhausting cycle where simple worries can quickly spiral into persistent fear and self-doubt. Instead of moving past the initial concern, you become trapped in a loop, constantly monitoring your own anxiety and fearing its presence. The cognitive attentional syndrome, or CAS, is what keeps this cycle going. It involves excessive worrying, rumination, and a constant scanning for threats, both real and imagined. This mental habit makes it difficult to break free from the grip of anxiety. Imagine your mind as a smoke alarm. Normally, the alarm warns you about danger, like a fire, but with metacognitive anxiety, you start to fear the alarm itself, not the fire. You become anxious about your own anxiety, which only makes the alarm go off more often. This type of anxiety is fueled by beliefs about your thoughts, such as, quote, "I can't control my worrying," or "if I worry, something bad will happen." These beliefs make it feel like your thoughts are dangerous or uncontrollable, increasing your distress. These beliefs and habits can trap you in a relentless loop of fear and worry, where your focus is always on the anxiety itself. Understanding this process is the first step toward breaking free and learning healthier ways to relate to your thoughts and feelings. Traditional therapies often focus on analyzing and challenging anxious thoughts, encouraging you to question their validity or replace them with more positive ones. However, metacognitive therapy, or MCT, introduces a different approach by shifting the focus from the content of your thoughts to the process of thinking itself. Instead of getting caught up in what you're thinking, MCT helps you become aware of how you relate to your thoughts. It specifically targets what's known as the cognitive attentional syndrome, or CAS, which is a pattern of worry, rumination, and unhelpful coping behaviors that can keep distress going for much longer than necessary. MCT empowers you to take control of your attention, teaching you that you don't have to engage with every thought that pops into your mind. Imagine your thoughts as passing clouds in the sky. MCT encourages you to simply notice them and let them drift by rather than getting pulled in. This shift in perspective reduces the power that negative or anxious thoughts have over you. The ultimate goal isn't to eliminate negative thoughts altogether, but to change your habitual response to them, fostering a sense of detached mindfulness and greater emotional freedom. MCT challenges metacognitive beliefs like "worrying helps me prepare." Techniques like worry postponement prove you can control worrying by setting a specific time for it. Attention training technique, ATT, strengthens attentional control, shifting focus from internal thoughts to the external world. These techniques dismantle metacognitive anxiety, proving you're in charge of your thinking. The goal is to change your response to anxiety-provoking thoughts, breaking the cycle of meta-worry. Metacognitive therapy, or MCT, has the remarkable ability to completely transform your relationship with anxiety. At first, it can feel as though you're trapped inside your own mind, constantly on high alert, scanning for any sign of anxious thoughts or feelings. This constant monitoring can be exhausting and overwhelming. But with MCT, you learn the practice of detached mindfulness. Instead of getting caught up in every anxious thought, you become a calm observer, watching your thoughts drift by like clouds in the sky without judgment or engagement. This approach isn't about suppressing your emotions or becoming numb. It's about understanding that thoughts are fleeting and don't define you. You discover that the more you try to control or fight anxiety, the stronger it becomes. By letting go and accepting your thoughts, you create space for peace and focus on what truly matters in your life. MCT's goal isn't to eliminate anxiety, but to change your relationship with it. Anxiety is natural. Trying to eliminate it is exhausting. Instead, learn to live well regardless of internal weather. When anxiety loses its perceived danger, it loses power over you. You reclaim your life, engaging fully in relationships and activities. The freedom MCT offers is living life based on values, not avoiding anxiety, finding peace as an observer of your mind.